Okay guys, when we're doing two-digit dividing, our steps are still divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. It's the same what we were doing when we're one-digit dividing, okay? The only difference is when we go to do this, we don't know big numbers. We don't know our multiplication facts up to huge numbers, so we try to make it into a smaller number. For example, if I had this number, 2,733 divided by 48, what's the first thing I have to do? Use a revealer and find out where you start. And to do that, we say, is 48 less than 2? No. Is it less than 27? Less than 273? Yes, so that's where I'm starting. And I'm also going to have an answer there. Now I move it back, and now I'm going to do this for real. Now that I know where I'm starting, now I can actually start my steps, which is step number 1 is divide. Do we know how to divide 48 into 273? No, you don't know your 48s. So what do we have to do? What do we do in our head and in our head only? We round 48 to 50, but do you know your 50 multiplication facts? No, but we round it because it gives us the number we're going to use, which is 5, right? So in my head, I'm thinking 48 rounds to 50. I'm going to use a 5 in my head only because I know my 5s. However, do I know my 5 multiplication facts all the way up to 273? No, so let me adjust it a little more. Do I know my 5's up to 27? Yes. How many times will 5 go into 27? If you're not sure, you get your cheat sheet out and you go over from 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 35 is too high. Go back to 27. I move up and I would figure out 5 goes into 27. How many times? 5. My answer goes where the arrow is, right? So I just divided. Check. What's my next step? Multiply. Multiply what I just wrote. I just wrote down the 5. So I'm going to do 5 times what? 48. This is the key. So many kids are doing 5 times 5. We're not dividing it by 5. So I'm not going to multiply it by 5. I'm not even dividing it by 50. I'm doing it by 48. So I'm going to multiply 48 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4, 240. So I just multiplied. Check. What's my next step? Subtract what I just wrote down. 3 minus nothing is 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. I just subtracted, right? What's my next step? Check. Is this less than that? Yes. Check. Then what? Bring down. Do I have a number to bring down? I slide my revealer, and yet now I'm doing 333 divided by 48, because I'm still doing it by 48. Now this is where a lot of fifth graders go, I don't know what to do next. Oh my goodness, this is so hard. No, it's not. It's just like you did up here. When you did 48 into 273, now you're doing 48 into 333. Do you know your 48 multiplication facts though? No, so what did we do up here? We rounded it to 50 and we used a 5, right? So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to round that to 50. I'm going to use a 5. Do I know my 5's up to 333? No, but do I know my 5's up to 33? Yes. How many times will 5 go into 33? Again, cheat sheet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 is too high. I back up to 30. I go straight up, and how many times will 5 go into 33?
6.
6, perfect. And I put my 6 up here. I just divided, right? So now I'm going to multiply what I just wrote down. I'm going to multiply 6 times what? 48, because I'm dividing by 48, not 6 times 5, 6 times 48. So I got to come over here and do this problem again. 6 times 8, 48. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 4 is 28, 288. And I subtract. 3 minus 8, I can't do, I got to borrow. 13 minus 8 is 5. 2 minus 8, I can't do, I got to borrow. 12 minus 8 is 4. I just subtracted. What's my next step? Check it. Is this less than that? Yes, check. Then what? Bring down. Do I have any to bring down? Nope. So this becomes my remainder, right? Can I have a remainder of 45? Yes. Why?
Because it's less than 48.
As long as it's less than 48, you're fine. Okay? So this was a quick review. We've been doing it for 2 days. Today is the day where we actually start doing this work, and it's actually going to start counting. Okay? Any questions?